Trek to Yomi is like Akira Kurosawa made a video game. Two of my greatest passions in life are gaming and black and white photography, so Trek to Yomi is an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. Hello there, people of the internet, I'm Curse Blake, and today I'm going to be talking about the wonderful game Trek to Yomi. So in this video, I'm going to go through why you should play Trek to Yomi today, and why it is my favorite game of the year so far. This is going to be slightly different of a review than what I'm used to, because Trek to Yomi surprised me. I knew that this had the chance to be something really entertaining when I saw, hey, a black and white Japanese samurai game, but I didn't expect it to be like this. Trek to Yomi is absolutely fantastic, and I just couldn't find myself putting it down. This game is a little interesting because it's not your traditional style of game. This game is in black and white, and it's in a film emulation. You can see film grain, so it's meant to be like an old Kurosawa film, and I think this is the game that I've been wanting for a long time and just not knowing it. I love samurai games. I absolutely loved Ghost of Tsushima, and there was an option in that game for Kurosawa mode, which I haven't yet played, but it's something that I really want to do, and this game tells me that I really should do that, because if it's anything close to this, it'll be absolutely fantastic. This game is a bit more of an experience than a video game, or it's more of an experience than a video game. It definitely feels more like an art installation, or I don't know, it feels more like a film, but you're just along for the ride, and you get to fight other samurai, bandits, ronin, whatever. The game is a hack and slash, beat 'em up style samurai game, and it's really fun to play. I think there's a lot of enjoyment here, and it can be quite difficult in some sections. I have found myself screaming at the computer when I kind of failed epically against guys that I should have easily killed. It's not like From Software hard, but it could be if you ratcheted up the difficulty. Speaking of difficulty, this game has a multitude of different difficulty options, from basically story to extremely hard. I haven't even unlocked the most difficult option yet, so I kind of have no idea how difficult the game is. I'm just playing it on normal at the moment. I'll probably go back and play it on the extra hard difficulty whenever I can. If you guys want to see that, I'll probably stream this game at some point because I think it's so fantastic, and I could almost finish it in one streaming session. So if you guys want to see that, subscribe to the channel, remember to hit that bell, and like the video as well, because it makes me feel good. When I first started playing this, I thought that the combat was going to be relatively simple and become boring quickly, but that's not the case. The entire way through the game, I've been picking up new combos, new weapons, and everything just seems to be really well balanced. I like the way that it seems easy to block enemies, but to get off that perfect parry is sometimes a little difficult. The game seems really fair. When you get hit by a katana, it really hurts, and it takes a lot of damage. When you hit an enemy with a katana, they die pretty quickly as well. I love fairness in games, and this is something that the From Software games has really drilled into me, that fairness should be in games. Every character should have the same things applied to them. So for example, if someone falls off a bridge, then they die. Doesn't matter if it's an enemy or the main character. In addition to the hack and slash style of game, this game is very interestingly built. The game is 2D in the combat, but 3D in the exploration areas, and I think that's an intriguing way for the game to go. I really enjoy the story in Trek to Yomi. It feels like a classic samurai tale. You take the role of Hiroki, a young samurai protecting his village. More stuff happens after this, but I don't really want to spoil the game. I tend to try and make my first videos on games to be spoiler-free, so I'm not going to go too much into the story. My favorite aspect of Trek to Yomi is the cinematic nature in which the game has been made. The game is letterboxed in 16:9 format and is in black and white. That's the most important feature here. It is in black and white. Some might be put off by the black and white, but I think personally the black and white makes this game better. If this game was in color, I think it would suck. The use of shades of grey counterpoints the story, and it just kind of all really melds well together. It feels like a complete package. And all the audio in the game is Japanese, so obviously there is a huge inspiration here from Kurosawa, and it shows in pretty much every scene. The uses of light and dark are absolutely fantastic, and I've not seen that in a game pretty much ever. The game uses a lot of cinematic techniques. There is a significant amount of field of view bokeh in this game, and I think that it's used absolutely magnificently. Bokeh, or the outer focus highlights, really makes the eye focus on one particular thing. The story is good, the combat is good, but the actual aesthetic, cinematic nature of this game is definitely the best thing about it. I know this game may not be for everyone, but I think that everyone should play it because it's such a wonderful experience. I'm prone to hyperbolic statements like, this is my favorite game, but this game is honestly one of the best games that I've ever played. Trek to Yomi is a masterpiece. I knew that this game was going to be cinematic, but I didn't realize that it was going to be cinematic and incredibly fun to play at the same time. I found it kind of hard to figure out what to say about this game because there's nothing really that I hate about it, and I love everything about it. Yeah, maybe there's a couple of bugs here and there, like for some reason I can't use one of the weapons, but I don't care. This game is just the best. It is honestly one of the best games I've ever played. And I really do think that everyone should play this game. It's not really that long. I think it's 4 to 6 hours long, so it doesn't really take out much time, and it's not really frustrating, and you can play it at all difficulty options, so there's always the ability to finish it. And I'm very bad at finishing games, but I will finish this game. Trek to Yomi is definitely my favorite game of the year so far, so I think you should do yourself a favor, pick this game up today, and play it, and love it like I do. Anyways, I've been Curse Blake. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of this style of content. I hope you guys enjoyed the black and white video because it's a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of black and white, and I really like the black and white that this camera puts out. So you're probably going to see more of this if I happen to find any more black and white games. If you want to see more of me, there's going to be some videos just here somewhere around here. But anyways, I will catch you in the next video, stream, or short. Bye-bye.
この者ども